I want to talk about the specific use case that we have with AI and how we use AI here at Ineapple. And that use case is pretty simple. We have two switches. We have an old switch and a new switch. You have typical configurations on the old switch, so every port can be different. Different things can be connected to it. This could be a branch switch or a data center switch. Really doesn't matter. But when you replace it with a new switch, typically it's a newer model, maybe different vendor. What network engineers usually do is they configure a new switch with exactly the same configuration as the old switch, and they tell the layer one guys saying, I want you to go ahead and just plug in every port on the new switch, same way it was plugged in the old switch, which is easy for the network engineers, but literally difficult for everybody else. However, what if I told you that coming back over here, um, if you can, as long as you know the next available port on your new switch, either on the port here or on the panel here, you can unplug any port from the old switch and plug it to the next available port on a new switch. Well, and that's how we use the AI in this particular case. AI itself doesn't do anything, but AI wrote an application that monitors the configuration of the old switch. It monitors the syslog of the old switch. As soon as you unplug any port on the old switch, it knows the next available port on a new switch and automatically configures it. So let's take a look at that in real time. So in here we have our app loaded. It's monitoring both the old switch and the new switch for the syslog. It knows the configuration. It knows the next available port. As you can see here, it says next available port is 37. That switch left. Let's take a look at also the actual config. So on our switch left, the show interface status. We'll know that it's nothing's great here. Every port is blank. Um, So let's go ahead and take a look at our setup here. I should be able to unplug just about any port here and plug it into the next available port, which is port 37. I know that this is port 37 here, which comes out to this port right here. So let me go ahead and let's say unplug this guy right here. As soon as I unplug it, we should have migration's not on again. Let me turn the migration on really quick. And once I go and unplug this, I should be able to see that this port went down. It says plug it into switch left, port 37, which is right here. As soon as I plug it in, it should recognize and give me a thumbs up. If I plug it into a wrong port, it's going to say, hey, you plugged it into a wrong port, please move it. And that is essentially it for that here. After we validate it, we can come back to our secure CRT, show interface status, and we'll see that we've configured router 11 port 37. That wasn't there a second ago. So I unplugged router, or router 2, I'm sorry, on VLAN 11. So unplug router 2, and it need to go and grab it and put it exactly on the next port available. This makes migrations a lot easier when it comes to data center, colos, and so on. If you like this kind of example of how we use AI, let me know. We'll keep putting those up and see if we kind of start growing that AI assist ecosystem. Until next time, then.